The hardest conversations are often the most important ones. Abortion is a very controversial topic with strong opinions supporting both sides of the coin. However, I believe, ultimately, the choice should be left up to each individual woman. Women should ultimately get to make the choice because it is their body. Not all conceptions are the result of consent, and not everybody is ready to be a parent. I know some of you may disagree, but please have an open mind while listening to my presentation. Firstly, I believe that abortion should be the female's choice because whether or not you agree, it is their body. I believe that abortion is a personal choice as it will personally affect the woman's body and future. Thankfully, in 1973, the Supreme Court ruled to legalize abortion. Pro-choice activists say that since the fetus is not a fully formed human, the woman carrying the baby has the right to decide what happens. Those of you who believe in pro-choice believe that women have the ability to choose an abortion for an unplanned pregnancy. Secondly, women who have been raped should get the right as a sexual act was forced upon them. Understandably, most people who have been raped are traumatized and can't handle a baby that was resulted from this horrific violation. I find it ridiculous that some states, including Ohio, Mississippi, Alabama, as well as other places around the world, have banned abortion even if someone was raped. In Argentina, an 11-year-old girl was forced to give birth after being raped. This little 11-year-old girl named Lucia was refused the right to an abortion. Lucia tried committing suicide twice after the authorities made this baffling decision. In an attempt to save the life of a 6-week-old fetus, they almost took the life of an 11-year-old girl. Shame on them. Finally, some women who find out that they are pregnant and did not intend for this to happen are not ready, committed, or dedicated to the unborn child. This can lead to resentment. Some mothers want to care for their child, they just can't at the time. They are scared that their child will have an awful life due to balancing medical, emotional, and financial considerations. Consider the single mom with an 11-year-old son who has high autism. She's not ready to care for a new baby when she's having a hard enough time taking care of her son. Bringing an unwanted child into this life is irresponsible. To conclude, I believe pro-choice allows women the basic human right to choose whether or not to carry a baby in their individual bodies. In the end, I believe women should be given free will to choose their future path and journey, since they are in charge of their own bodies, since not all pregnancies are the result of consent, and since not everybody is committed to raising a child. Although it's difficult to accept, sometimes abortion is for the best. Maybe some of you walked into this presentation thinking one way and are now leaving with a new perspective. I ask you to consider that birth does not always result in life.